Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. So before we bring the book in today, I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Now, I am feeling so much heat in the physical body today, and also things being healed around the crown and the throat chakra. Thank you, they're telling me the crown as well. So I'm going to talk about the crown, but the throat is connected with, the passion, the desire, the need to express the self, the need for the masculines to return. And I'm going to be talking about that in the daily twin flame reading today. But they give me crown as well. So you may be having crown chakra activation today. We spoke about that the other day too, where archangels, they give me Uriel and Raphael and Raziel, all bringing in historic wisdom. And that's coming through directly from heaven. You are receiving historic wisdom. Things to do with the past and past lives, and things that are, really deep within you that you're now gaining access and insight into. So this can be things from the Akashic records, things that you knew before you were born, but you've forgotten over time, but you are now really harnessing, you're really uncovering this truth and understanding what all of these things are. So your crown chakra is opening to all of this knowledge, and it feels powerful. And I feel you're actually activating something else. The Christ light above you is also coming into you. So this is also the white light from heaven coming into you to purify you and heal you and move you, to move you where you're meant to be. So the Rose Oracle is going to bring in some guidance for you. So what do you need to know? So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the feminine today? We've got two cards. So the first card we've got coming up is the fertile void. Wow, the fertile void. So the first thing I'm feeling with this, before I even read what it says underneath, fertile. It's a fertile time for you to fill the void. Now, the void can be the empty space where you want your twin to be. And you are really missing them and wanting them there. So that's about wanting to share your lives together in a physical way. Maybe that empty void is something spiritual. It could be your dream that you want to work on or something you want to build. It could be a child or a baby. So whenever you feel the void is, whenever you feel there's an empty space, and it doesn't necessarily feel like it's something that's missing at all. It's something you want to bring in, because nothing is missing in spiritual truth. So there's an empty space where something can come in, and you've been creating space for that to come in. And the fertile energy of it is a rebirth, a new beginning. Something now is being born into your life. Something's ready to come into your life to fill up a void. So if you've been thinking, I know that I'm going to have a child with my twin, or I know that my union is ahead, I know, the angel's saying, yes, this is filling that fertile void. Now is the time. And it says, in a winter. So that means there may be a period where things are very still and not moving forward and not happening. But wow, is it happening behind the scenes? Think about that little seedling that's about to grow. And it's about to pop through the surface, but it hasn't yet. Don't give up, because it's on its way. So it says, now is the time for rest and patience, because there is a potent beginning occurring, but it's a secret beginning, which means you may not be able to tell people yet, but it is coming in. So in other words, you may be keeping all your dreams about what you're creating and manifesting in here. And it may feel like nothing's happening, but it is. It's all happening under the surface. It's happening behind the curtain. It is taking place. And it's about time, where the curtain opens. It's about time to break through. So be patient with your journey. And patience isn't about looking at your clock and when's it coming? That's impatience. Patience is about being entirely satisfied and content with exactly where you are. And I want to bring in my deck, okay, which I haven't brought in for a little while now. Where is it? Let me find it, okay. I want to bring in my angel deck if I can find it. Here it is. Angel Blessings Oracle. So what do the angels want to say about this fertile void? What do they want you to know about this fertile void? Love and treat others the way that you wish to be loved and treated by others. So the angels are saying to you to create the space to bring in what you desire. All you have to do is be kind and loving, and love and treat others the way that you wish to be loved and treated by others. So think about the words that you use to talk about your journey, or talk about your divine masculine, or talk about anything else in your life, and think, if someone was talking that way about me, how would I feel? So if you're blaming everything on them, then start thinking how you would feel if they were blaming everything on you, because you are one. So it really is about taking responsibility for where we are. And things may feel like right now like there's nothing happening, or it's still or stagnant, and there's a big empty space. But it's about to be filled with this fertile energy, this rebirth energy. And also void, it can mean when we make a mistake, what do? We can void it. You know, if you're doing it on a computer, if you make a mistake, you have to void it. If you work in a shop and you make a mistake, you have to get a manager to come and do a void, so it doesn't mess up the till system. So I feel this also about deleting the past and letting go, you know, and starting again, you know, not letting any mistakes affect things, because mistakes are merely lessons in disguise. We've also got coming through the second bloom. Wow, the second bloom. So you could see this as the second coming. You know, this is where everything is going to bloom and grow for the second time. So the first time is when you may come together at the beginning and it all feels wonderful. Maybe you think it's going to happen, or maybe you've already been in a relationship with your twin and you thought that was then, but it wasn't. Things happened, things changed, things seemed to get in the way, separation occurred. It's time now for the second bloom. So I love that we've got the word bloom and fertile. So something is about to bloom. It's about to happen for the second time. So I feel this is definitely about reunion. It's about it happening at the right time. And it doesn't matter if you've been together in and out 20, 30, 40 times. The point I'm making is, this is now the time for it to happen. You know, whereas it may not have happened the first time, but it's going to happen now. And it says a second chance. So there's a second chance brewing right now. There's a second chance growing right now. It's happening. And it says it's never too late. So maybe you're thinking it's too late. It's too late. He's had his chance. It's never too late for twin flames. You wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't love them and want them in your life. No matter what you say, they give me fear. No matter what you say. Some of you might say, no, I just wonder what was going on. Of course, you're wondering what's going on because they're in you. You can't escape your true love. You can't escape your other half. He's in you. So it's never too late. There's always chance for a second chance. And he says new possibilities. So understand this is new. It's a new possibilities. There's possibilities that are going to be new. So it's not going to be the way it was. If you feel that way and that's what you think, you're going to continue to get those results. You have to think the time is now. It's new, it's beautiful, it feels different because I feel different. So there's new possibilities ahead. So the angels are reminding you that now is the time. So the message is, what a blessing you are. So you remember and you're being guided to know, and this card's moving as well, that you are a blessing. You are a blessing in this world, you are a blessing in this life, and you are a blessing to your twin. And your twin in this journey and the whole thing is a blessing to you. So what a blessing you are. So remember that as things speed up on your journey. That was a car speeding up. Love does not hold any record of wrongs because love does not judge or hold grudges. I love that one. You know, love does not hold any record of wrongs. That's in the Bible, 1 Corinthians. And I said to the angels, when I was channeling this deck, I knew I needed to put in, you know, the verse of 1 Corinthians, but I also wanted to bring in knowledge and action steps, or to explain it in more detail. So the angels channeled the exact information I needed. And it said, why does love not hold record of wrongs then? It's because love does not judge. Love does not hold grudges. Love does not blame. Love does not keep going over and over and over and over the past and thinking the worst. Love wipes the slate clean. Love creates a void by voiding out the past and creating space for the new. And that's really what I'm feeling. Isn't that powerful? So I'm going to bring the book in. So let's see what the energy is for this new day, for this magical Monday. And the sun's shining here today, which is powerful. So the message today, let me just get this prepared for tomorrow. Again, I'm not looking at it because I don't want to know. I do it with you guys. So it says, know that you are divine. I love this because you've got, what a blessing you are. What a blessing you are, divine feminine. Know that you are divine. It's the same thing. It says, welcome to you today, or we come to you today. So we come, the angels are coming to you today, but it says, welcome to you today. So I feel this about you welcoming to you blessings today, welcoming this day. I welcome this day. And the angels saying, we come to you today to remind you of your divinity. You are a holy being, born of the Creator in an atmosphere of complete love and purpose. So in other words, you know, when you were created with love. It was an act of love that created you, okay? And when, you know, you might be thinking about how you were actually conceived into this body, but love was behind it. That means there was a conscious choice made by all three souls to come down. That means your soul and the soul of your mother and father to come down. No matter what the circumstances or how bad it may have been or anything that's going on, you made a conscious choice as a trinity and with the power of heaven to come down and be born. And that's a blessing. It says your eternal soul was personally created and blessed by God. Isn't that powerful? You were blessed and created by God. Imagine you've got a workshop and they have to quality control all the stock before it goes out. You were part of a quality control and you passed that. You passed that. God said, yes, you're good to go. You're good to go and live your life and bring blessings to the world. What a blessing you are. I've got angel bumps. That's the first time they've ever shown me anything like that. So, you know, what they show me in my mind as well is, you know, in Santa Claus the movie, when Dudley Moore, who plays Patch, you know, he creates that, you know, production line and things start going wrong, you know. But you were quality checked. God quality checked you and said, yes, you're good to go. You're good to go. A lot of thought and caring went into your creation. Of course it did. Why? Because God knows all things. God sees all things. God is the ultimate power. You were made intentionally. That means there was a plan. You might think, well, my mum says I'm a mistake or I shouldn't have been born. You know, we say nasty things in heat of the moment. Alcohol can be involved, all these things. But in spiritual truth, your birth was intentional. Your creation was intentional because you, them, and, you know, you and your parents and God chose for it to happen. Okay? No matter what anyone says. That is that your entire being was carefully planned and well thought out. Everything about your true self is perfect. Remember your divinity throughout this day and honour your holiness in all of your actions. So if you want to know what to do, think, what would my higher self do? Or what would Jesus do? Or what does God think I should do? Or what do my guides say I should do? And then you'll know what path to take. And it's always about love. Love is the answer. You know that it's not right to hold on to resentment or blame. You know that mistakes are lessons. You know these things. So forgive today. And say, I'm not going to hold a grudge any longer because it's only hurting me and my journey. I'm not going to judge them anymore because it's their journey to take and their lessons to learn. I'm going to love them the way I want them to love me no matter what. And I'm going to treat them the way I want them to treat me no matter what, because that's who I am. That is who I am. So know that everyone is part of your holy family. Everyone, every person you meet, the people that serve you in a coffee shop, the people that, you know, do your laundry, whatever it is, we are one. We're all attracted to people for a reason. I'll start again, I got the words out there. See that sanctity within yourself and all others. I can't get the words out then because sometimes the word is there, but they're giving me another word. Or it says, see inside yourself. See within yourself and all others, and your day will truly be divine. So in other words, see yourself and all others as divine creations of God. Look at others with that beautiful energy of love. So you look at them and you think, well, they are beautiful. And I've spoke about this the other day where Doctor Who, if he sees an alien, he says, you are beautiful. Whereas other people may be looking at that alien thinking, oh, you're a monster, or, you're an alien. But Doctor Who says, you are beautiful, because he appreciates everyone for who they are. And this is a great way of looking at things in your life, because if you see everything that happens to you as beautiful and special, and there's a reason for all things, you're going to get excited about life, because you're going to see things in a whole new way. And that's having the perception of the divine where you came from. It says, I am divine and holy, for I am personally blessed by God, and I am eternally God's perfect creation. Isn't that beautiful? So today, remember, you were on that conveyor belt of love, and God passed you. He looked at you and you were quality checked, and he said you were good to go. You were good to go into the earth and learn and grow and prosper and be everything that you truly want to be. Go with love, and then return when you're ready, when you've experienced a full life and you've done all the things that you felt that you intended to do. Isn't that powerful? So remember, love is patient, love is kind. Love does not demand its own way. Love does not hold any records of wrongs, because love is power. So love and treat others today the way that you want to be loved and treated yourself. Remember what a blessing you are, and that those kinds of blessings, love, don't hold any records of wrongs, because love does not hold grudges and love does not judge. But this big space within you, this void, it's about to be healed and it's about to be made whole. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.